Councilmen episode review this time. This time we are doing She-Hulk. She-Hulk episode 4. We are doing She-Hulk episode 4. It will just be Albert and Kelvin. Um, Abik is is out of town right now, and Tago still hasn't watched it, so it will just be the two of us. Again, we are doing this because we cannot fit it in the show, or not it will be too long. So yeah. Um,
Also,
so
it's easier for people to find it this way in a way too. So
Yeah, that is true. That is true. A separate video. It'll be shorter as well. You don't have to go through like an hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours of stuff
yeah.
before getting to the review. All right, so let's just get started with the. Oh, do you need to plug first? All right, go plug first.
Yeah, I guess we can plug first. So yeah, find us, and we are the Councilmen Show. We usually have a weekly podcast. This is a bonus content for you as we review several shows, including She-Hulk. And you can find us in at Councilmen Show on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, or you can email us at councilmenshow@gmail.com as well. And yeah, basically, be sure to follow us there or subscribe to the YouTube channel Joe Movies, where this is live streaming right now. Well, not live streaming, but the video is gonna be up right there. So make sure you subscribe and follow us there, so you know if we're dropping all these bonus contents for all of you guys, like when we decide to do the review for House of the Dragon or the Rings of Power. Or I'm thinking once I finish Cobra Kai season 5, I'm planning to review that for under the Councilman banner. So look out for all of those. And the only way to do that is if you are following us. So be sure to do that.
Yeah,
So,
exciting stuff. Exciting stuff, I guess. So I guess let's get to the She-Hulk episode 4 review. This will directly be a spoiler discussion. So if you haven't watched episode 4, oh wait, if you haven't watched episode 4, then watch it first and then come back. Don't get spoiled, I guess, if you don't want to. But
yeah.
that's your spoiler warning right there for She-Hulk episode 4. So, all right, I guess we can get started with She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. So episode 4. I have to say again, the best part of this episode is not She-Hulk, is Wongers and Madisynn.
Wongers. Yeah.
Wongers and Madisynn, man. Those two really steal the show. I really wasn't expecting Madisynn to be such a fun character to have around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the chemistry is great between those two actors, Benedict Wong, and I don't know who plays Madisynn.
Yeah,
But yeah,
actually, that's
the
true.
chemistry is great. A friend of mine mentioned, like, I want to see them do a commentary track, Wong and Madisynn in character, do a commentary track reacting to the full She-Hulk series. I thought that
Oh,
would be
that'll be
great.
meta.
Um, that would be
That'll
so
be
meta.
meta.
That would be great. Uh,
Yeah.
but no, I think this episode is fun. Obviously,
hmm
the title is this not real magic? The reason Madisynn comes in is because she's a what's it called?
She
Uh,
volunteered in the magic show
testimony.
and
Yeah, and she's pulled into court for, what do you call it? It's not testimony, for as a
witness. No,
witness. Yeah, yeah, as a witness.
a witness. Yeah. Yeah,
So
as a
that's
witness,
that's the
because
thing.
she was so basically Donnie Blaze, the magician that Wongers want to sue, wants to give a cease and desist. Uh, basically at the
Fake
start of the show,
magic.
yeah, it kind of sends Madisynn into like another role, kind of thing. So they want to use her as a witness, but it didn't go so well. But honestly, Madisynn, she has such great lines. She has such great lines. Her lines, Albert, when she introduced herself, is up. Hot take. It's up there with
Wait,
Thanos and Iron Man.
what did you say?
My name
Oh,
is
then she's
Madisynn with two N's and a Y, but it's not where you think.
yeah, she does that all the time. Actually, I actually really love that. Yeah.
that that
She's
that
played like,
line right there. It's up there with Thanos and Iron Man.
shout
We're
out to
talking MCU
Patty.
top 5,
Yeah.
Thanos. I'm inevitable. Iron Man. I am Iron Man. And then Banner. I'm always angry. 4, Madisynn. Right there.
Yeah, shout out to Patty Guggenheim who plays
Yeah.
Madisynn there. So yeah, great stuff.
So yeah, what else? What other thoughts you have on this?
I think this might be my favorite episode outside of episode 2. Um, like just real quick ranking wise, it's gonna be 4 2, episode 4, episode 2, episode 1, and then episode 3. I think episode 3 is really weak. But this might be one of my favorite episodes. My favorite because it's a lot of fun. You get to see action between She-Hulk and Wong. There's a lot of fun with the court stuff with Madisynn being pulled in to be like a oh god, I'm laying on the word again.
Witness.
Witness. I'm so bad at this. As the witness and Donnie Blaze being like incompetent magician. I love the whole thing where they're like, "Oh my god, the lawyer is also a magician," and they clearly like have the bad
Yeah.
magic trick in court, and then the judge is like, "Stop it! Don't do this! Not in my courtroom." Like that is hilarious. I kind of like that how incompetent they are, and they just keep trying to showcase their magic trick in a world where, and like I sort of like find that so funny because like there are magicians in the world, but in this world there are actual sorcerers. So like magic acts are pretty much like dead at this point. Like people's like, okay, what else
Yeah.
is new? Pull out another rabbit out of your hat. Okay, sure. I just got hacks in Westview, a couple of days ago. This is nothing new to me. Something like that. But yeah.
No, I didn't thought of that when watching the show. Yeah, you make a good point. Magicians are pretty much dead in
Yeah.
MCU universe. They're out of jobs right now.
Pretty much. Like,
Yeah.
what could they do to surprise people? But Donnie Blaze was fun again with his mentor or whoever his agent, I guess, that helped him
Hype
out, the
man.
lawyer, hype man. The hype man. He just
Yeah.
repeats everything he says over and over. Oh, that's great. Um, but I like
Yeah.
what I sort of like about the more and more I get to this dynamic. Like She-Hulk as a character is kind of funny, but also she's also like a straight man character. Like she's, especially when it comes to court, she's like sort of serious. Like the part where Wong is like, we gotta take him down, blah blah blah. Where we gotta do it by the books. The books of
Book
Ashanti.
of Vicente.
No, the books of
No.
American laws. When she does that, and like when
But
she
that,
talked
that,
about
that
the
that was
hype
really
man.
funny. That
Yeah,
was really funny.
the dynamic
Yeah.
between Wong and Jennifer really,
Madison.
really, really, really works,
Oh.
and Madisynn too. But yeah, the dynamic between all those three really, really works. Yeah. What else?
Yeah, I agree.
What else
Like
do you
this
think?
episode is yeah, I definitely agree. This episode uh out of the four episodes, this one's definitely the most fun. Yeah, the most fun. Um yeah, the what's your thoughts on the whole like when she's like finding the date and everything? I thought it was pretty okay. Not too
Uh,
exciting or anything on that.
I
Yeah.
think it's funny because the real struggles of like online dating and like making the app and like no none of the matches are good, especially like because it's California, like people's standards are like way over like
Is, is
over
that is that really the is
overblown.
that really what happened?
Bro, California dating, like from what I heard, if you're a 10 in like if you're a 10 in Florida, in California you're a 6. Like
Damn.
that's like
What
California
what
dating life, dude.
am I? -2.
I don't think you can. Oh my god, I don't think you can go negative, but yeah, it's like California is like because everyone's want to be an influencer, so like everyone's on the top of their game. Everyone have expectations, everything. So yeah, I thought that was
Yeah,
funny. Like
okay.
the whole, like one of the guys, like a kind of a creep. I was like, who is this guy? He looks so familiar. And I was like, oh, it's the kid from Baywatch, the Baywatch movie. He plays the creep really really well. The guy who's like just ranting about. I forgot what he ranted exactly, but he's sort of like just keeps going on and on and on, and Jennifer is like, okay, yeah. I thought that was funny, and obviously the hot doctor that Jennifer eventually
Pediatrician.
brought home, pediatrician.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the dynamic is interesting, and then like once in the morning when she turns back to Jennifer, is like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna leave, and Jennifer's like, well,
Man,
screw that.
he likes he likes it green, man. He likes it green. A healthy man right there.
Oh my
it's
god, I
just it's
almost
just the
choke on my
thoughts,
call.
It's just the thought of that man was like, having a snoo with the She-Hulk. Because like you mentioned, like of the show, like yeah, clearly when they're doing the snoo, which I'm assuming they did, she
Yeah.
didn't turn back to Jen.
No.
So yeah,
The
he
bed.
can I guess proudly
The
say
bed
so
must be
that man,
broken.
I snoozed She-Hulk.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just something to think about if you want to. Maybe don't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it exists out
Yeah.
there if you look it up. But no, I mean the fact that yeah, she's on a date and then Wong have to bring her in and they fought like a devil creature. Is that hint at Mephisto coming to the MCU? It's confirmed in She-Hulk. No, I don't know. But you know,
Hmm?
they're like fighting a devil. Maybe it's a hint at Daredevil. Was this a devil? Am I reading to it? Am I reading too much into it? Daredevil. It's hinting at Mephisto. Mephisto is actually happening. Ah,
I was going crazy. I know what's gonna happen with what's his name? Mephisto? With
Mephisto.
Mephisto?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mephisto. She-Hulk is gonna beat him one on one. You know how? She's going to give what's his name? Mephisto a restraining order to Earth.
Dude, I want to see Mephisto put on trial. I want to see Mephisto put on trial, dude. It's like the embodiment
He's
of the
gonna be like, all
devil
right,
restraining order.
yeah, exactly.
That would be great.
Restraining order. You can't. Nah, you can't get anywhere like 10 feet near Earth. Gotta abide the law.
That's funny. But yeah, otherwise, I think it's a pretty solid episode. Again, we cover pretty much everything, I guess. Like again, I think the standout really is Madisynn. I wonder if Madisyn's gonna come back. I don't think she is, sadly. Uh,
I
but
really hope she comes back. I really hope. No, I really hope she comes back as a cameo in like maybe the next Doctor Strange movie or something to do with Doctor Strange. Like
no
imagine just kind of
chance.
no, imagine kind of like Doctor Strange, there's some kind of crisis. Doctor Strange is like, okay, we need Wong. He teleports to Wong, and then like Wong and Madison
You're
was just kind
watching
of like watching The
Sopranos.
Sopranos together. Yeah, and then like Doctor Strange walks in like, Wong, who is she? Then she'll be, hey, I'm Madison with two ants, the whole thing. And then before she finished, to as a twist to the joke, before she finished, Doctor Strange will just like push her out into like teleports her back to Earth or something to like her
Oh my
home.
god. Yeah. Mm-mm. Clear.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a fun little cameo in the next movie or so. Would be
Yeah.
confusing though for people that didn't watch it.
So confused. It was like such a random thing. It was like, what the fuck was that? Is that a different magician? Is that a different magician? She spelled her magician is spelled like a mystic relic. Is that a different sorcerer? Oh, but yeah. Oh,
That's a cameo, honestly, for sure. Madison. Hopefully, she appears again.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um. Any other thoughts on this?
there is
Okay.
yeah, one more thing that I forget exactly what the line was, but this is kind of smart because obviously she break the fourth wall, right? But
Mm-hmm.
and in the show she's sort of like she's talking to us, so she knows we exist. But they have to film
Yeah.
that ahead of time. There was something in the opening, I forget exactly what, where she mentions like, "Oh, Wong is coming back" or something, and it's for you to enjoy from the lackluster after. Basically, she mentioned something about like the previous episode. You guys are not happy about the previous episode, so we're gonna do this for this episode, so it's gonna keep you entertained or something like that. I was like, that's very smart, or something like they did something along those lines. The opening of the episode, like that's kind of smart that they did that. But yeah, I don't. Did you remember that? Or
Yeah, I
no?
remember that. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you think about it, that means they do have that in the bag, I guess. So maybe they have like two different intros that they shot already, depending on how the perception is on episode 1 until 3.
Or they purposefully make episode 3 bad so they could do that in episode 4. How
Maybe.
meta would that be?
Dude,
Oh my
that
god.
is some next level thinking right
That's
there.
never next level thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we didn't even talk about the ending, right? The big one where Titania gave their copyright claim, right? Basically.
Yeah.
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 I'm not
It's
too sure what's that about.
so
So in this one, Titania
mm,
is an influencer. That's all I know.
she's a super influencer. She's a super being influencer. So not just a regular influencer,
Mm-hmm.
super influencer. Uh, s- do you mind a minor spoiler based on the promotional that they released for episode
Yeah,
five,
I
six?
don't I don't care. I don't care. Well, spoiler
She
for the
basically,
viewers, I guess.
yes, minor spoiler. Basically, what they show in that thing is that Titania obviously is like in prison or something. I don't remember. I'm not exactly sure, but she because She-Hulk did not copyright her name after it went public. So Titania took it and trademarked it so that after she trademarked that, She-Hulk, every time She-Hulk used the name She-Hulk, she's like getting basically Titania used that as a way to sue her. So that's what's going on, based on my understanding.
Ah, okay, okay,
So I
okay.
guess you have to
All right, yeah,
copyright
that's
your
what
name
happened. Yeah,
in the MC within the MCU. So you have to copyright
that
yourself.
means someone can. That means someone can sue Iron Man. Maybe no,
Well,
not Iron Man is smart
I'm pretty
enough.
sure Iron Man he would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Iron Man is smart enough. I'm pretty sure Iron Man help everyone in the Avengers to just trademark your name directly.
Captain America, Black Widow, Hulk. Thor doesn't have to because that's literally his name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Thor is a name. I don't think you can do that for like
probably not. You don't
it's not,
need
it's
to
not
as
like you
well.
can it's not like you can trademark like the name Jesus, right?
I
I
don't
don't think you
know.
can. I
I
don't think you
don't.
can. And Thor is a god, so I don't think you can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
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 So yeah,
But yeah, no, let's
the
let's see you next episode.
yeah, the next episode should be a lot more. I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say a lot more court focus, but I don't know. We'll see. Something to look forward to because we haven't seen. I thought Titania was supposed to be the big bad, but we only see
I
her
think
in
she
episode
will
one at
be.
the end, and now basically, well, we don't even see her. We see the papers that she trade. Yeah, that's about it. So we still get about what 5 more episodes, right? So yeah, we'll see how Titania goes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of comparing it because this 9 episodes like WandaVision, so I'm kind of comparing it with Agatha Harkness, and like Agatha Harkness, like I guess we see very little of her, but she's in every episode for even though very little. But yeah,
Hmm.
Titania, I guess, is much less than that. But again, I guess
Yeah.
because we gotta She-Hulk is a new character, so we gotta follow her. Or WandaVision, we already know them, so we don't have to
Yeah, that's
follow
true.
them that much.
That's
But
true.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to see.
We'll have to see next episode.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't say I'm looking forward to next episode, but when it's out, I'll watch it. It's a very light watch, basically, what She-Hulk is.
Yeah.
Unlike, Loki, WandaVision, that's heavy watching.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess that's about it. Not much else to say other than that. Right?
No, pretty much. I think pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess yeah, we'll just end it there. We'll do you guys plug at the end?
We did last time.
All right, we'll just plug ourselves out then. All right, yeah, you guys can find me, Kelvin, on Instagram at KOI27 and Disco Monkey on Letterboxd and YouTube. Yeah, and
You can
yeah,
find
I'm too lazy to do the others. So Albert, go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, no, you can find me on JA Wiradharma, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Jaw Movies, YouTube, and Letterbox. And Calvin mentioned how this is a light watch. If you wanna do the heavy watch, that's where I transition to the House of Dragon and the Rings of Power show. That's 1 hour long compared to the 30 minutes. Planning to do a review and release that out sometime soon for episode 3, both of them. So tune in for that as well on the bonus content, both on the Jaw Movies YouTube channel and on the Councilmen Show podcast feed on the audio. So yeah, don't forget again to subscribe, follow us on the Councilmen Show, so on all social medias, and yeah, looking forward to see everyone in the next bonus stuff, or let us know what you want us to review next and everything. So yeah,
Yeah, all right, I guess. And with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll see you in the next emergency podcast or
Bonus
I don't
podcast.
know. Basically, the next video. The next video.
Councilman has
We
smashed.
also know.
We should do that.
Yeah.
The for She-Hulk. Councilman has smashed. I don't know.
We'll think of something courtly.
Totally fair. Councilman has been
Alright,
sued. Next time.
Oh no!